Still got a little wiggle, and she flowing freely, spinning freely. So I'm gonna rock with that. Alright people, back with another video. Alright, I'm gonna show y'all, I'm getting ready to install this 3-shoe. I'm going with a 3-shoe on a new motor, the 721. Reason why I want to go with a 3-shoe is because this is a 7-port. Usually 7 ports I put like a 3-shoe on with all aluminums and 1.0 screw springs to get this more bottom and bite. Some 7 ports, not all, and some of them, the bottom end, not that it's lacking, but it doesn't have the bottom end like a 3-port or a 5-port. All right, but apparently this motor's supposed to. That's what I've read. If it's too much, I'm gonna swap out real quick with the Nova. Now, I've got this question from what's his name, Flying Italian Stallion. He asked me to show, my racing clutch setup that I go with. This is what I go with. Most of the times I go with 2 composite and 2 aluminum and 1.0 millimeter springs all around, which is 1.0 is usually like a medium spring, but excuse me, that's normally what I go with on my race setups, both truggy and buggy. And also do a 13-tooth vented clutch bell. All right, you don't have to do vented. You gotta remember, vented lets the heat out, but it also lets the dirt in. Okay, I've never had an issue with overheating a clutch with a closed one. Only issues I ever had as far as clutches is with bearings. That's why I change them constantly, or I'm lubing them constantly. All right, that's it with that. This clutch bell I don't believe will fit on there on this 3-shoe, so I'm gonna have to go with I got a 13 closed and closed clutch bell. People, if you guys make clutch bells as me, I got a lot. Write on them, what they are. Like this is 13 tooth. This Nova Rossi one, this is a 14 tooth. But Nova, they didn't stamp on here what they are. I don't know why they didn't do that, but so I write on them. All right. So this is an Alpha clutch 34 millimeter flywheel. I like this clutch. It's really nice. I'm gonna show you how I build it up and put it on and everything. All right, now let's talk about the pipe I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with a different pipe this time. This is the FX 2100 pipe with the FX medium header, which I believe that's a 75 millimeter, or maybe it's a 80. I'm not sure, but they do M's, like M or S. All right, so this is the M pipe. Okay. Also put the Nova Rossi orange exhaust gasket, which is supposed to be for higher temps. The Nova Rossi exhaust gaskets or pipe gaskets will fit on the effects manifolds and pipes. All right, so y'all might be saying, man, won't you clean them pipes, man? I'll get to it. All right, people, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. Now, let me put this over here. Now, with this clutch, you gotta put this on first and the center nut on like that before you put the clutch shoes on, because the clutch shoes lock into the center nut. Unlike the Nova Rossi buggy clutch, or let's say the TLR clutch or the associate clutch, you can put the shoes on without having that center nut out or whatever. All right, but this one you can't. All right, so we already got a collet on there already, but we got to take it off. All right, I'll show you why. All right, let me get this off real quick. Give me 1 second. Uno momento. Your plastic prior piece, people. Pry it off like that. That way you don't gall up nothing or mosh up nothing. All right. Damn, that thing on it tight. All right. With this particular clutch, you got to use what is called a bearing washer that has to go in front. All right, so that goes in front. Then you put your collet on there. All right, like that. Okay. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's the way it has to be for this particular clutch. Okay. All right. So then I go with some Loctite on it. Now I'm gonna show you this Loctite, people. This is the Loctite I'll use. It's this Loctite GRD CV. Hopefully y'all can see that part number. Let me see if I can get y'all closer to see that part number there. Hold up. This is gonna be an online thing you want to order. Okay, like Granger or something like that. The reason why I go with this is because it doesn't gum up your threads. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. All right, you see this? Hopefully y'all can see that. See this screw here? If I take just some regular Scotch-Brite, put it in there, and go like this with it, just zip it through the Scotch-Brite a little bit, just like that. See, it cleans up very well. Alright, with this Loctite, it cleans up very good. It works, still Loctite, but it cleans up very well. Now let me tell you something about this. This has a drying period. Alright, so I don't take this to a track. This is at home, because that way I give it like a day to dry. It don't even take that long, but it's not instant. If I use this at the track, more than likely the bolt or whatever I'm trying to hold is not set, and it's going to give loose. When I'm at the track, I just use this regular blue Loctite, the one you can get at any store, Walmart, auto parts store, whatever, when I'm at the track. At the crib, I use this. This one I prefer because I can clean the screw threads out easier with this. This cleans out very well. Alright, people. So, little shaky. Pop the cap off, and they got this dispenser on there. You push it up like that. Okay, boom. So now what I do is put a little bit on inside the flywheel. Not much. Alright, you know, just something to just give it some bite and hold down. Alright. Put that on. Okay. Just like that. Now, people, also what I do is I stick a tie wrap in here just to hold down the so I don't get too much pressure on there. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Alright, just like that. Screw my nut on there in the center. Okay, and I believe that is 10 millimeter. Hold on, I'll get my 10 millimeter out here for a second. Okay, now put something over my flywheel, okay, to hold that. Tighten down that center nut, okay. I'll tighten it up just till I get some bite, right there. All right. Then I take my channel locks, hold it on like that. Good to go. Okay. Tie wrap out. Alright. Good to go, people. Cool. That cap back on there. Alright, now I can install the shoes. Now with this particular clutch, you got to see these little washers, you gotta put them on first. These little washers, you gotta put them on each post. Okay, just like that. 3-shoe clutch shoes can be a little tricky. See that spring? It has to lock into a groove right here on that nut. It has to lock in there. Now remember, people, you have to remember which way this flywheel is turning. It's going to be turning this way, so the shoes have to fling out that way. If you put them on backwards, your shoes are not going to fling out. So remember, flywheel's turning that way, shoe's gonna fling out that way, okay, like that. All right, so once you get that like that, now what I do is I bring it down. Hopefully I can get this on camera. Bring it down just like that. All right, get it lined up, get the spring and everything lined up. Hopefully y'all can see that. Okay, then I take my pick, okay, and I just push it out some. All right, hopefully y'all seeing all that. I just push it out some, and I push the shoe down at the same time so that it snaps into place. Bring it down, same time. See that? Boom. Alright, see that? That's in there. Make sure you got snap. Alright, next thing. When you do the next shoe, alright, same deal, but you're going to have to pull this one back a little bit, okay? So you pull back a little bit. Get that in there. Just get it started. That's all you want to do is just get it started. That's all you're trying to do. Get it started. Alright? And remember, this spring has to come back. Okay? That spring right there has to come back. So I just get it started over that hump. Take my pick a little bit. Push it down. Alright? Pull back the spring. And push down. Same time. Okay? Until it snaps into place. Pull back, boom. All right, to give it a nice little snap. Okay, same dilly with the other shoe. Okay, gotta pull back just to get it started on there. Okay, not all the way, just get it started. Pull down. Oops. Just get it over that hump. That's all you're trying to do. Hopefully y'all can see this. Alright, there you go. Alright. Now, pull it down some. Shoe up. Push it down. Okay, cool. Alright, there. Now, make sure your springs, your shoes are snapping in place, okay? Cool. This clutch is mean. This clutch has a lot of bite. Alright. Now, next we gotta do is, we start with one, I gotta take this off. Start with one spacer, and then from there we kind of figure out our spacing, okay? Alright, so I'll start with one real quick just to see where I'm at, okay? Now, I don't know if this will fit. I'm gonna try it though. Put some new bearings here, okay? Let's see if that'll fit. That might fit, people. Okay, so there you go. Something I didn't even know. The Nova Rossi buggy clutch will fit on this clutch. Nice. Alright, so I'm going with that. Cool. Alright, now I see what we gotta do though. We gotta bring the clutch up some. Alright, so hold on for a second, people. Let me get my shims. Be right back. We're gonna start off with a few shims. I'm gonna start with like that's one. I'm gonna grab like 3 more. So that's 4 shims right there. That's 4 shims right there. We're gonna start off with, because what I'm trying to do is just get the clutch to be raised up, the clutch bell to be raised up off of, if you can see inside of there, off of the face of the shoe right there, if you can see that. And it is, okay? I still got spin. Alright, now I rub my finger here. I still have a flush area there, so that's pretty good. Alright, so that's pretty decent. Cool. Alright, so now if anything, we need probably one more shim here. Maybe. That looks pretty good. This is the, not collet, but piece that goes in front of the for the clutch bell. Now this is the normal one I go with. This one, as you can see, let me move this out the way. This one, but it's a little bit longer. With the reds, oops, magnetized. With the reds motor, the shank inside the screw that you put the screw in is smaller. All right, so that will bottom out. All right, the effects ones is longer, deeper, I should say. So with the reds one, it's a shorter one, as you can see. I'll put them against each other. It's magnetized. All right, you see what I mean? That's shorter. So change out the screw. Easy as that, right there. All right, boom. Okay. Now I put one more shim on top of there. That feels about flush, probably about good. So now what I'll do is I test it first before I Loctite. I test it. So I'm gonna screw this in real quick, just to see, because I might need to add another shim. We don't know yet. All right, let's give it a quick snug. All right, let's see how that is. And that feels good. I still got a little wiggle, as you can see. Hopefully y'all can see that. Still got a little wiggle, and she's flowing freely, spinning freely. So I'm gonna rock with that. Okay. My shoes, if you notice, my shoes are not sticking out underneath here. Okay. And the face of this, as you can see, this is the top of the clutch shoe pin. It's not rubbing up against this, the top of this. So that's a good shim for me. Alright. So then take this back out. And now I'm gonna Loctite it. Okay. Make sure you don't lose that shim that you can put on there. Okay. Now I'm gonna Loctite this. Always shake up your Loctite, people. Okay. Just a little couple drops on the threads. People always use blue Loctite. Red is like high temp and it's stronger, and you just start to strip out screws with that. So, alright. Hopefully y'all can see that. Okay. Now, take my soft jaws. Cool. Still got my wiggle. Yes, sir. Still got my wiggle. And she's spinning, baby. She's spinning. Cool. Alright, people. Now, let's put the exhaust pipe on. Let's take that off. Now, what I do is put a little bit of usuals, a little bit of 301 Baron oil, whatever you got, people, just to wet the willy of the exhaust gasket, so the pipe will slide on a lot easier. Okay. That's it, people. Again, because I got that mod, I can go with this combination all day. Alright. Put my springs in. I usually try to use 2 springs. Okay. Hook in there. Slide it underneath there. Bring it around. People, you can buy, it's a special tool they have that you can use. It's like a hook. You can use that. Or you can use needle noses to grip it. What I do is I stretch out here to get all that pull on there. Bring it around. Clamp your needle noses down and hook it into the bottom. Just like that. Okay? Alright, so that's one. Now I usually go with 2 exhaust springs. That was one. The bottom. I'm going to go with another up top here. Again, I pull it to get all that stretch out. Get all that spring. Clamp it with my needle noses, pull it, and hook. That easy. Set them in place with the grid. Done. Alright. There we go, people. So we getting there with her. We getting there. Cool. Alright. that's it, people. Next I'm gonna put this in the car, and we're gonna do a break-in video. Alright, people, so this is your man Rajay 111. Just wanted to show y'all that as I prepare this motor. Alright, people, see y'all in the next video. Peace.